Welcome to a brand new Eagles TV. Today we're outside on this beautiful day on the track with Mr. P. Darling, and he's going to update us on a little bit of news about what's going on at DHS today.
Well, thank you, Mitchell. It's the last 2 months of school coming up here at DHS, and we, of course, have a very full schedule of events here at Dryden High School, and things that I hope that I can, of course, mention as many as I can. But I'll start with, of course, the first 3 days of May. We are sending 4 students down to Toronto for the technological skills competition for the province of Ontario, and that's going to be Andrew Uber, Caleb Wursler and Jacob Wursler, and Michael Braun is going for the photography competition. They're going down for tech skills, welding, construction, and culinary arts, respectively, for those students. And so that's a very exciting time for them, and they get to basically judge their skills and assess their skills against some of the best in the province. And historically, this is something that DHS students have done very well at, so we're very excited about that, Mitchell.
Awesome.
Moving on from there, I guess if we go through the month of May, our cultural celebration, which is the powwow, which happens generally the Friday before the May long weekend, that will be happening this year as well again, and I believe we'll be planning on having that outside again this year, so that'll be very exciting. One thing that is we are bringing back to Dryden High School is the Relay for Life. That'll be happening at I believe at the end of, I believe it's June 1st this year, but don't quote me on that, and we can confirm that later. But the Relay for Life, and it will be happening from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. this year. So a little bit of a different schedule, and hopefully to get a little bit more involvement and a little bit more just interest from people and enjoying the nice weather for that really great cause for Relay for Life. Okay, and then of course the last thing that I can think of that we really talk about is the sports that are going on here that we're wrapping up with the school year is going to be, right now we have the soccer season, and the boys and girls soccer teams have been picked at this point, and we also have their track and field season, which is happening. And so the track and field season typically has about three or four meets over the month of May, and culminating with whoever it is that qualifies for the offset tournament at the end of May, early June. And same thing with soccer. Our soccer team will be playing the league games Wednesdays for the rest of the month of May, culminating with the Norwassa Championship, which will be in Beaver Brae the last week of May there. So a lot going on, and realistically, that's only a small portrait of what's happening here. Just the ones that are at front of mind right now. Maybe I'll just swing it back to you, Mitchell. Do you have any opinions on what it's going to be like for the last 2 weeks or 2 months of your grade 11 school year here?
Well, obviously we've got a very fully jam-packed end of our semester coming up here. There's so much going on, but that's what we're all about here at DHS. So this has been Eagles TV, and this is P. Darling, and we're going to...
If I could just, Mitchell, sorry. Thank you. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but the one thing that we really want to stress here at DHS is that we, heading into the exams, we know that it's nice out. We know that people have a lot of things drawing them away from school at this time of year, but realistically, if you put in that really strong effort, that academic press for these last 2 months of school, you will be rewarded with that, and you'll be rewarded with your learning, your knowledge, and getting great grades going into your future. So we really want to stress here to keep that focus on the classroom. Make sure that you have constant communication with your teachers if there's things that you might be missing, and ultimately, make sure that you finish strong. Don't let the tempting warm weather take you away from school too much, right, Mitchell?
Absolutely, yes, and hard work always does pay off. So anyways, this has been Eagles TV, and we're going to head inside to meet Heather, and we'll have more Eagles TV there for you.
Hi, my name is Heather Machinegos, and I'm from Eagles TV, and here we have Mr. Still, and he's going to demonstrate about the Norwassa badminton.
Hi, we're here talking with Mason Brown and Hannah Zilkins, who had the opportunity to travel to the Norwassa Badminton Championship this week. So we're just going to recap our trip. Hannah, why don't you tell everybody where we went for badminton this week?
We went to Wawa. It's like a 9.5-hour drive, so it was like a long drive, but it was a good time. Yeah.
And Mason, why don't you tell everybody who we got to play against?
So we're one of 2 teams from our region, us and then Atakokan, 2 teams from Thunder Bay, and then Marathon and Manitowaj.
And Hannah, explain to everybody how we were feeling as a team heading into the competition. Were we nervous or did we feel ready? What do you think?
Well, we definitely practiced a lot and we improved, so we were feeling pretty confident and we were ready for whatever came next.
And Mason, tell everybody how we did.
We played Manitowaj for gold medal, but we ended up losing and going home with the silver.
Very big accomplishment for a junior team, so we got a silver at NWASA. And tell everybody your favorite part about the trip.
My favorite part was definitely the 3 large statues they had of geese. So that was pretty awesome.
And Hannah, what was your favorite part?
It was just like learning and having the experience of playing badminton at that level.
Okay, thanks so much.
We'll have more Eagles TV coming up. Thank you. Here we are back in the library with Mrs. Luchaft to tell us about the Living Library. What can you tell us?
Hi, Heather. Welcome back to the library. We do have a new session of Living Library. That would be April 28th. This is a Friday at lunchtime. The presenter of this Living Library is Ms. Rosassen, and 4 students that participated in a new program called Encounters with Canada.
Okay, when is this all happening? What day?
It's April 28th and lunchtime, and it's in the library, and the food would be provided by Mrs. Cooper's food and culture class. It would be a lunch and treats as well. Everybody is welcome.
All right, that sounds good. Here we are. We're going to pass it over to Mitchell Turcott.
Okay, hi, my name is Mitchell Turcott, and I'm here as well. And we're just wondering, I've got these books in my hands here. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Oh, hi, Mitchell. Yes, this series that you hold, it's called Metro 2033. It's a book that actually inspired the video game Metro 23. It's a thriller book, and it's written by Dmitry Glukovsky. However, it's the first time when it was translated in English, and I hope everybody will come and check it out.
I might have to come by and take it out myself for a week. Is there anything else going on in the library right about now that you could tell us about?
Yes. On Friday, same day as we have the Encounters with Canada presentation, after lunch, Block C and D will have a Women's in Trade program presentation, and it's brought in by the Guidance High School.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm here with Heather Machendagos and Mrs. Luchaft in the Dryden High School Library. This has been Eagles TV. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for future episodes. There's always more to come.